day everyone, I am Carla Jinhilay, and for today's video, I am a student nutritionist, and the goal for this video is to promote and strengthen the global awareness on nutrition. And I will be discussing the biomolecules present in my two chosen dishes in the country of United Kingdom, which are the bangers and mash and scones. The structures, the function of each biomolecules present in food nutrition and body processes. For our first dish, bangers and mash.
It's a staple of country's overall cuisine and is a popular pub dish. The term bangers supposedly originated during World War I when meat shortages resulted in sausages being made with a number of fillers, notably water, that caused them to explode when cooked.
For our second dish, scones.
Are believed to have originated in Scotland and are closely related to the griddle-baked flatbread known as baddocks. As for the origin of the word scone, some says it comes from the Dutch word kroonbra, which means beautiful bread, while others argue it comes from the Stone of Destiny, where the kings of Scotland were crowned.
So basically, let's now discuss the biomolecules present in our two chosen dishes earlier. Next is the structures and the function.
The ingredients that are rich in carbohydrates are potatoes, milk, onion gravy, purpose flour, and baking powder.
For proteins, pork sausages, salt, and eggs.
Last, for the lipids, butter. These are some structures of biomolecules, like the four types of protein structure: polysaccharides, disaccharides, and triglycerides. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates can be represented by the stoichiometric formula CH2O, where the ratio of carbon to hydrogen to oxygen is 1:2:1 in carbohydrate molecules. Carbohydrates are classified into three subtypes: monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. Monosaccharides. Monosaccharides are the most simple sugars and simplest units of carbohydrates, containing 3 to 7 carbon atoms in each molecule. And these are the examples of monosaccharides: glucose, fructose, and galactose. Glucose is a product in photosynthesis, fructose is found in many plants and often bonded to glucose, and galactose provide much steadier energy through time. Disaccharides. Disaccharides is a carbohydrate which is formed when two monosaccharides undergo a condensation reaction with the elimination of a single molecule of H2O from the functional groups, specifically the glycosidic leakage. And these are the examples of disaccharides: sucrose, lactose, and maltose. For sucrose is found in the table sugar and often formed as a result of photosynthesis, and lactose is a milk sugar that is source of energy for infants. And for the maltose is a malt sugar found in sprouting grains. Polysaccharides. Polysaccharides are long chains of monosaccharides linked by glycosidic bonds. The three important polysaccharides are starch, glycogen, and cellulose. And these are the examples of polysaccharides: cellulose, starch, glycogen, and chitin. And for the cellulose, it is attachment-like structures that form in plant cell walls, and starch acts as the storage molecules that readily break down into their glucose monomers. And for the glycogen, it occurs in animal and fungal cells. And for the chitin, it is a cell walls in fungi containing exoskeletons to keep the inner soft tissue safe from any sort of injury. Proteins. Proteins are a class of macromolecules that perform a diverse range of functions for the cell. Its building blocks are amino acids, which consist of an alpha, central, carbon atom linked to an amino group, a carboxyl group, a hydrogen atom, and a variable component called a side chain. 4 levels of protein structure. Primary structure is a sequence of a chain of amino acids. Secondary structure is a local interactions between stretches of a polypeptide chain and includes alpha helix and a beta pleated sheet structures. Tertiary structure, a three-dimensional folding pattern of a protein due to the side chain interactions. Quaternary structure is the orientation and arrangement of subunits in a multi-subunit protein.
Lipids. Lipids are organic compounds found in every type of plant and animal cell. They contain the elements carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, containing a long, non-polar hydrocarbon chain with a small polar part of containing oxygen. All lipids are insoluble in water because they lack polar groups.
Three groups of lipids: triglycerides, phospholipids, and steroids. Triglycerides. Triglycerides consist of three long hydrocarbon chains called fatty acid monomers, and it has two types of triglyceride fats: saturated and unsaturated fats. For saturated fats, it have a linear structure that allows for close packing of the fat molecules, and its best example is butter. And for unsaturated fat, have a bent structure that prevents the close packing of molecules. Best examples are plant and fish oils. Phospholipids. The structure of phospholipid molecule generally consists of two hydrophobic acid, the tails, and the hydrophilic, the head, consisting of phosphate group. Steroids. Steroids have a four-fused string structure and have a variety of functions, which includes well-known compounds as cholesterol, sex hormones, birth control, and cortisone. The best known and most abundant steroid in the body is cholesterol, where it forms in brain tissue, nerve tissue, and the bloodstream. Carbohydrates. They are energy production, energy storage, building macromolecules, sparing protein, and assisting lipid in metabolism. Proteins. Proteins are large complex molecules that play many critical roles in the body. They work in cells and are required for the structure, function, and regulation of the body tissues and organs, including as antibodies, enzymes, messenger, structural components, and transport or storage. Lipids. Lipids can serve as a diverse range of functions within a cell, including storage of energy for long term, which is triglycerides, hormonal roles, insulation, protection of internal organs, and structural components of cells. So that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something. Once again, this is your student nutritionist, Carla Jean Hilay. Thank you guys for watching.